Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
And as always, a good Tuesday morning to you.
Good Tuesday morning.
Hope you're having a great Tuesday morning. Cloudy skies outside the studios here on Whitesides Road. 64 degrees this morning, looking for a high of around, I believe, 80 degrees today? Something like that. Let's take a look at our WCAB weather app. Oh, I was wrong. A high around 75 today.
Oh, that's much better. I'm so glad you were wrong.
Much better. Did you like that a little better?
Yeah, that sounds so much better. I'm ready for it to be 72 all day.
And then highs are, 71 tomorrow.
Oh, well, I
but
got my
it's
wish.
supposed to rain. 40% chance of rain showers tomorrow. Thursday looks like highs around 74 degrees, partly sunny skies. I see sunny skies all the way through until next week. Okay. Friday, 78. Saturday, 79. Sunday, 76. Monday, back into the 80s. So there we go. Beautiful weather ahead of us right here in the foothills of western North Carolina. You're listening to All Things Rutherford, the Todd and Tracy Morning Show, the best morning show in all of western North Carolina.
And I agree.
We're broadcasting live from the 82nd floor of the Isothermal Complex, Tower B. You'll come up to the 82nd floor via the elevator. You'll go down the hall to the left. Ricardo will bring you here, second door on the left, and you will be at the Blue Room. And it is blue.
It is.
People ask me all the time, is it actually blue?
It is.
Absolutely.
Carolina blue.
Well,
UNC Tar Heel blue.
We'll just call it blue. We don't designate names because the Duke people will get mad. Why don't you have a Duke room, or why don't you have a Panther room?
Well,
I just got to call it a Tar Heel room.
Well, what I've always heard
At least
is
it's not cowboy blue.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm taking a shot at those Dallas Cowboy fans.
Well, we like to call it sky blue.
Hey, you got a message. Live on the air, community radio at its best.
I have got one. I got a little in a commercial.
Everything you say is little.
Yeah, little.
I've got a little announcement. I've got a little date.
I'm telling you, Alan Jackson wrote that song for me. Little Bitty.
Little Bitty.
There is going to be a 4-family yard sale Saturday, September the 30th, beginning at 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Fall and winter adult clothing, household items, Christmas figurines, framed pictures, electronics, antiques, and much, much more. And this is going to be at 770 Piney Knob Road in Rutherfordton. So when you're out doing your little yard selling this Saturday, stop by 770 Piney Knob Road in Rutherfordton, and they have all kind of good things for you.
And if you put that into your GPS and let that lady on there guide you to where Piney Knob Road is, she will actually pronounce it as Penny Knob. So that may be worth just doing.
Yeah, that's just fun, isn't
Penny Knob. That may be worth, just listening to, because she gets all the names wrong. Siri actually says Rolfton.
Really?
Yeah, she don't say Rutherfordton. She says Rolfton.
She needs a shirt.
She's been to Rolfton and hung out down there a while, so that's what happened there.
And also
she knows
too,
the folks there.
If you're looking for another Sunday night church singing to go to Riverside Baptist Church, and they're on Hogan Road in Forest City. They'll be featuring Heaven Bound Trio, and it starts at 7:00 p.m. and that is October the 1st. So there's you something else to go to.
That'll be Sunday.
Yeah.
October 1st starts
October
starts on a Sunday.
It is.
Cool thing about this year, we've got a Friday the 13th in October, and we've got a Friday the 13th in December. Ain't that weird? I thought it was kind of weird.
But I'm not superstitious. Are you superstitious?
No, there's actually not a Friday the 13th in December. I lied. It's only in October. Yeah. I was thinking that I read that it was a Friday the 13th of December.
Friday the 13th means nothing to me.
It'll be Friday the 15th. You don't like, you weren't a big fan of the horror movies genres?
No. I've never been a big horror fan. I like comedies. I'd rather laugh than sit there and be terrified. I know a lot of people love horror movies, but
There's like a whole genre around.
I've just never
horror
been one of
movies.
those.
Just never been a horror fan, huh?
No.
My son likes horror movies,
Hmm.
but he gets scared to death when he's down there by himself in the basement watching them. Oh yeah, many a night he's just turned it off, been like, nope. And I hear him scattering up the stairs, going to bed. Nope, not doing that. He played this game one time called Alien Isolation, and it's the Alien movie. But you never actually see the alien monster. But you're going through this place by yourself. It's like a space station, and you can hear the little alien in the background, and stuff will be moving it was just, and it's real creepy.
Yeah.
And it'll creep you out.
I've never really gotten into Halloween. And even as a kid, I never did. I don't know why. I just, I never got into Halloween.
Well, see, you weren't a little short, fat kid either.
So what does that mean?
What?
Just because I'm not a little short, fat kid, what does that mean?
You didn't get into Halloween.
Well, what is
Because
that?
I looked forward to it, because that was where I got free candy.
Oh, I hear you.
Simple as that. A lot of people think Halloween's satanic.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Because it started with the Festival of Samhain back in England, or not in England, but in Ireland, Scotland area. Festival of Samhain. It was actually the celebration of the harvest season. When the harvest season was over and they got all their harvest in for the winter, they had a big celebration. And there was a time right around there where they believed that the veil between the living world and the spirit world was the thinnest.
Right.
So that spirits could come over into our world. And to keep the spirits from doing anything bad or either snatching people as they thought, they would dress up like the spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Did you know that the jack-o'-lantern didn't start off as a pumpkin? It used to be a turnip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't have turnips over in England.
I think
stuff like that.
I think my thing about Halloween,
I mean, they didn't have pumpkins.
I don't like all these people that walk around with axes stuck in their head and all this gory blood running down. I don't get into that. I just don't get into that. I don't know.
I know a guy one time who, I won't say his name, but you know him.
Yeah.
He walked around the mall over here in Forest City, the Tri-City Mall, with he made a plate for his chest,
right,
and attached a machete to it, a half a machete,
right,
pulled it through his shirt, climbed up in the back of an ambulance, and played dead.
Huh.
Yeah, the cops didn't find that amusing. Almost arrested me. I mean, arrested that guy.
I hear you.
Yeah, so, I laid out, excuse me, the friend I know, he laid out by the payphone over at the Tri-City Mall. It was there, Eckerd's at the intersection.
Oh, I remember it.
Was.
Yep.
Yeah. He laid right there and got the cops caught on him. Cops didn't like that. They almost arrested him. It wasn't me. I went to the Cleveland County Mall with that same outfit on and almost won a costume contest.
I think the spookiest I ever got with Halloween when I was a little kid was I'd wear Casper. You don't remember those little masks that we had the little rubber band around the... I think I was Casper, the friendly ghost one time.
Had the vinyl cape thing you could put on and the little mask with the rubber band.
Yeah, that was it.
That usually snapped around the first house or so.
Yep.
So there you were.
Yep, that was it.
9 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's get started with our Tuesday morning call-around report. We're going to, let's see, Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. That's where we're going to go first after you hear these words from Chronicles of the Old West with the Go to Live say.
On September 21, 1904, one of the greatest war chiefs of the Indian Wars died. He was a member of the Nez Perce tribe, a tribe that always wanted to be at peace with the whites. He was 6 foot 2 inches tall and weighed 200 pounds. He was a man of dignity and calm, with an unswerving devotion to duty and principle. His name was Chief Joseph. Joseph and his people belonged to one of the 5 bands of Nez Perce that refused to sign a treaty. In 1877, General Howard informed the non-treaty bands that they had 30 days to come to a reservation in Idaho. In compliance, Chief Joseph and the other non-treaty tribes started toward the reservation, but on the way a few young warriors killed some white settlers as revenge for killings that had taken place a couple of years earlier. Although none of Chief Joseph's band was involved in the raids, he was concerned that they would be blamed. So they decided to head to Canada and join Sitting Bull. In total, there were about 700, with less than 200 of them considered fighting men, and only about 50 actual warriors. The fighting skills of the Nez Perce were underestimated. The first conflict was against Captain Perry and about 115 men. The result was Perry losing a third of his command with only 2 Nez Perce warriors wounded. This was but the first of 4 major battles and 14 skirmishes that the Nez Perce encountered during their 1,700-mile trek toward the Canadian border. When we're together next, we'll take a look at the outcome of these battles and the Nez Perce. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
12 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, September the 26th, 64 degrees outside. Our first stop is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us this morning is Deputy Butron. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing just fine, sir. How are you?
Doing good. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, Sheriff's Office has responded to 139 calls of service. There are 10 arrests that was processed yesterday, and there's currently 173 incarcerated in the county jail. For incident reports, a Michael Wells reported a break and enter and a larceny. Susan Korn reported a break and entering and a larceny. John Lynch reported a misdemeanor larceny. For arrest reports, David Ledbetter was served with a 2-order for arrest for failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Amber Lynn Boyce was charged with driving while license revoked. Cheryl Marie Jordan was served with a child support warrant. Acacia Engel was served with an order for arrest for failure to appear on a misdemeanor. And Ralph Hill was served with an order for arrest for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor and a true bill of indictment. And that's all we've got.
Deputy Butron, we appreciate the report and hope you have a good day. Most of all, be safe.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Butron with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Folks, I want you to head out to Phil Sheehan, go out and see him and all his fine staff over at NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Perfect time to get that tractor or mower that you want at a low discount price. 0 money down. It's the end of the year sale at NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Whatever size tractor or mower you need, today's the time to stop by and see Phil and his professional team get those end of the year savings. I came by there yesterday. Boy, he's got a big selection of,
Yes, he really
tractors
does.
out there. He's
I
got a
stopped
bunch
by
of them out
yesterday
there.
to see Phil.
Got a bunch of them out there.
He's sitting there waiting on you. He's ready to wheel and deal.
That's right. The last and only tractor you'll ever need is a Massey Ferguson, and guess where you're going to find that? NC Tractor and Farm Supply, right out here on Railroad Avenue, 299 Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Call them at 388-0395. This offer is good through September the 30th, so Friday or Saturday, that's going to be it. So you better get in. Get that tractor at a deal, save you some money, and you'll be gardening in no time, I guarantee. Gardening, cutting grass, whatever you need to be doing,
Sir.
you can do it. Compliments of Phil Sheehan and NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Perez with us this morning from the 911 Communications Center. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
All right, 1 second. All right, so in the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 541 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 63 EMS calls, 189 Sheriff's Office calls, 141 Forest City PD calls, 5 Lake Lure PD calls, 39 Rutherford PD calls, and 70 Spindale PD calls. Ellenboro had a motor vehicle accident and an illegal burn. Forest City has a residential fire alarm, 3 motor vehicle crashes and fire investigations, and SDO had a motor vehicle accident. And that's it.
Perez, thanks so much for the report. Hope you have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Perez with that report from the 911 Communications Center and the 911 Communications Center report and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
Approximately 35% of women worldwide suffer from bladder leakage, also known as urinary incontinence. But there is good news. You don't have to suffer anymore. Brock Family Care in Forest City is excited to introduce a breakthrough treatment for bladder leakage called BTL Emcella. All you have to do is sit on the Emcella chair for 30 minutes, fully clothed, 2 times a week for 3 weeks, and your quality of life will significantly improve. Call 828-382-7282 to learn more about this exciting treatment or visit our website at www.brockfamilycare.com.
16 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Ruby Taylor with us from the SDO Fire District. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you have for us this morning, Ruby?
The fire department had a vehicle accident, and on my birthday calendar I got Pam Ezel, Betty Huntley, Harvey Whitaker, Zach Wilkerson, and Arlena Haynes having birthdays today, and hope they have a nice day. Signs are in the feet today and going tomorrow. That's all I got.
Ruby, thanks so much. Have a good day.
You too, and bye-bye.
Ruby Taylor with that report from the SDO Fire District. Ruby's last week is this week. She'll be wrapping up her run as our SDO call-around reporter. Her last day will be Friday. So
her and Harry did that.
For long. Do you remember Harry? I do.
I surely do. Mm-hmm.
No wrecks, no fires. That's good. I used to love
that sweet voice.
Harry saying that. Yep. Ruby's last day will be Friday. Making way for a new reporter on Monday. So we'll talk with the new reporter on Monday. Let him introduce herself, and, we'll go from there. Transition smoothly, I guess we could say. 18 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to continue our call-around report. Heading to Chris Melton next.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
18 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Beautiful Tuesday morning. A little bit cloudy outside, 64 degrees. Chris Melton with us from the Lake Lure Fire District, Chimney Rock, up that way. Chris, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. Hope you are.
Doing fabulous.
Doing great. Beautiful up here. Weather feels good, but I still wish I was on that cruise ship.
Oh, rub it in, rub it in.
Yeah. That's what we call rich people problems.
Yes.
I wish.
Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Chris, what you got for us this morning?
We do it for the job, not the
Exactly.
paycheck.
That's true.
Right.
That is true.
Love of the job, that's for sure.
That's right. Well, not much to pass on. Like we ran a medical call yesterday, and that's it. On the call report, no other department on our side ran anything.
Well, nice, short, and sweet. That's why we like it.
Well, at least
Keep
they're
them
not
quiet up there.
overworking you since you got back. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. Had plenty to do since I've got back
Oh,
though.
I bet so. There's always paperwork, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Chris, hope you have a wonderful day. We'll catch you again tomorrow.
Y'all have a great day.
Thanks.
As well.
Take care.
Bye. Chris Melton with that report from the Chimney Rock Fire District up that way, letting us know what's happening in the, I always say the upper part of the county. I don't really know if that's actually the upper part of the county per se, but that's what I call it. Folks, I want you to go down to the, as I call it, the lower part of the county, Scrappy's Food and Fuel Convenience Store. If you've not stopped by there, well, you should, by golly, go do it. Located on Highway 221 South in Forest City. They have some of the most delicious food anywhere around. They've got those breakfast biscuits all the way up to lunch. And then you can get an all-beef hot dog basket, get a hand-breaded chicken tender, get a healthy salad. You won't be disappointed no matter what you get. Clean, spacious store with friendly staff. Stop in and meet Scott and Colleen. The cafe is open Monday through Friday, 6 until 2. And store is open on Monday through Friday, 7 until 9, and Sunday, 8 until 8. They've got those U-Haul rentals available in case you want to move. or move some stuff, or whatever you
Get you
need
a
to
small
do.
move.
You just whatever. Go get you one of them U-Haul rentals and just you load up everything, just haul it around with you. That's
There
what
you
I
go.
do. It don't matter. Call-ins are always welcome at 828-229-3313. Scrappy's Food and Fuel, everything you need in one place. Go see them. We're going to go see Steve Ernest up in the Tryon Equestrian Center, Tryon International Equestrian Center in the Polk County area.
International.
We have to put that international in there.
Yeah, it sounds
Don't
exclusive.
try to equate any importance to me. International. We're just having fun. We're you pull in there and there's about 100 flags, maybe more than that, and you'll see how all the different countries that are represented in our competitions. So yeah, we are definitely international. I think our address is 25 International Boulevard. So we have got some really great stuff this weekend. We got the Grand Nationals, which a lot of this competition will be indoors. If you've never been on an indoor arena, it's just about a quarter mile long. It's one of the biggest indoor facilities of this kind in the country, and in the world for that matter. So it's not completely built yet. We still got a little ways to go, but we're going to work on that real soon because we got some plans for this building. So we're going to have some new things coming, so I can't talk about those yet. But anyway, we're excited about it. But we got the Grand Nationals this weekend. So come out and see all the activities. We've got a couple live shows, concert shows on the gazebo. And don't forget, the parking fees are only on Saturday Night Lights. Just want to make sure people are aware of that. Come on in anytime, and parking is free except for our big event nights when we hire all those extraneous talents coming in to perform and entertain. But we're just moving forward and planning for our weekend rodeo coming up next week, and this weekend our theme is Western. So I guess we're preparing for. That's some mental preparation for what we're going to be doing.
That's right. No better. You got to get yourself mentally prepared. Get your cowboy boots on. Get your vest on. Get your cowboy hats.
Yeah.
Get your spurs a jangling. I got spurs that go jingle, jingle. That's it. And you got to walk around and say, "Well, howdy, Pilgrim."
No, I don't know about that. You're going to see a yellow streak if you see me, and don't confuse that with streaking. You're going to see a yellow streak with my vest because I'm going to be the head usher, and I'm going to be, the more people that attend, the more problems that I might have to undo with people sitting in the wrong seats and stuff. But that's okay.
There you go.
We'll help people where they need to go.
You can handle it. You can take care of everything over there at that equestrian center. You are the grand poobah.
Oh, yeah, you haven't been speaking to anybody. No, teasing. No, we'll just say we're all in this together. We're just trying to...
I did. I stood over by the horse gate, and here comes Steve, naked as a gray bird.
No, we won't have any of that. We want people to attend.
He come a-straking around the tire racks, or the horse racks.
Close your eyes, Margaret.
Don't look, Tracy. It's too late. Well, she done got a free shot.
I guess that's better than the Ernest goes to camp jokes I always get with my last name.
Oh, I loved Ernest. Ernest P. Worrell. That was so much fun.
Yeah, and I guess I brought up a bad subject. But anyway, we'll make it happen next weekend and anytime. We just got a lot planned, and we got an events planning meeting this morning that I'll be attending, and we'll just try to figure out all that we're going to do here.
All right, Steve.
Put it together.
Appreciate it, Steve. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you again tomorrow.
Okay, see you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Steve, with a guarantee that he will not be streaking over at the Tryon International Equestrian Center anytime soon.
His boss is glad to hear that.
Yeah, his boss is probably like, thank goodness. I won't be either because, cops get involved and it goes downhill from there. We're going to continue our Colorado Report and head to DeVerne Upton over in Boston next.
Don't
let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171. And
Sly checking in with us on the Facebook, on the YouTube this morning, I should say. Sly, good morning. Said, Todd and Tracy, I hate horror too. Sly, you know good and well you like spiders. Spiders and snakes and clowns and all that good stuff.
Oh, Lord.
DeVern Upton from Boston. How you doing this morning, DeVern?
I'm doing great and hope y'all are.
Oh, doing good.
You like horror stuff, DeVern?
No.
Sorry, Todd.
Well,
I'm scared.
well, all right then.
Okay, here in Boston, we have 67 degrees. Fire department responded to one medical call. Don't forget to go by the Beef Supply store there on Depot Street, each Beef Supply items, and go up to the drop-in and check their meat department out and their deli. And October the 14th will be our big Bostic Fall Blast here in Bostic from 10 to 2. It'll be at the park here in Bostic. Vendors, music, and food, and lots of things going on. So I hope to see you two there.
All right, DeVern. Hope you have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
You take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
There are so many insurance agencies out there, but to find a dependable one that you can really trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. They are an independent agency that cares about their customers, and it shows. With Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance, you are in good hands. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, with 2 locations to serve you. 719 South Lafayette Street in Shelby at 704-480-7288, or 116 North Main Street in Boiling Springs at 704-434-7867. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, we're headed to the Mount Vernon Fire District. Robbie Samuel with us this morning. Robbie, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Robbie, you need to come up on October the 7th. I'm going to try to plan a time when Sly comes by and visits us. And maybe you need to meet Sly, one of our faithful YouTube listeners. He's always listening. He rides for the, he drives for the state.
Yep.
I think he does like the DA pickup.
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That's an animal that has no longer failed to live, is no longer living.
Okay.
We call them, in Forest City when I worked there, we called them DAs.
Yeah.
Dead animals.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what Sly does, goes get those off the roadway and stuff like that.
It's a good thing that somebody does that.
Yeah, amen to that.
So as long as you people keep hitting deer, Sly will always have a job. So.
Yeah. Phew. I'll tell you what. Speaking of the deer, that population has just really went wild. There's deer everywhere.
Oh,
yeah, they are.
It's pretty bad when they don't even. I mean, I say hide, but they never actually hid. But I mean, they're out. You can pretty much see them all day long now.
But you know, I wonder if they're not as afraid as we are of them. Because they have this look when they start to cross the road. Well, should I or should I not? I think they're as afraid of us as we are afraid of them jumping out on us.
I've seen more does with young ones this year.
Yeah, I have too. I've seen a lot of babies.
Yep, a lot of babies. Hadn't even lost their spots yet. Yeah. Little phones running around. They're pretty.
So cute.
Jonna Prescott checking in this morning on the YouTube. Says, good morning, you two. Good morning, Jonna. Hope you're having a good day.
I'm just glad people like to eat them. That's a meat I've never really cared to eat.
Me either. I can taste the wild in it. It doesn't matter how well it's prepared. I can always taste that wild.
I worked with a fellow over at Torrington.
Yeah.
Terry Mountain. We called him Fatback.
Uh-huh.
That man would take a piece of deer, and you would never know she was eating deer meat.
Really?
Oh, man.
It's just always
tough.
Absolutely
cook. Oh, no. He brought some deer stew in, like stew beef.
Mm-hmm.
But it was deer stew. And, it was just as good as eating beef stew.
I wonder why that's a problem for me. There was just a huge problem for me. Just the thought of, I don't know why.
See, Terry didn't tell me till after the fact that it was deer.
Yeah.
And I said, well, bring some more of that. He'd make deer jerky.
Yeah,
deer
my brother
steaks.
does that.
Oh, man, he'd make all kind of stuff.
He's got one of those dehydrators, and he makes that little jerky.
His son Joe still cooks and barbecues and smokes and stuff like that. Oh, man, Joe's got some good food, too. I could just, I like going over there and just hanging out with Joe because I know he's going to drop some scraps of food there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get them. Yeah. He's going to cut up a piece of meat and be like, give me that,
Does
Joe.
he do that?
No, I do.
Well, there's a guy.
Be wanting some more of that brisket he's got.
Yeah, there's a guy at work that does bear hunts, and I tried some of it. I didn't care for bearing either. I'm gonna stick to the cows and the pigs and the chickens.
That's right.
There is this place in South Carolina. I think it's Greenville. It's called Saskatoons. Have you ever heard of it? You can go there and you can try all kind of, antelope and all kind of weird things, that you can, yeah. My daughter and her husband, they love to go there, but I went one time, but I don't really care to ever go back again. I did eat some antelope.
Now, let me tell you, you go up to Karen's grandma's house.
Uh-huh.
She's passed away now, but we'd go up there to eat. Yeah, you didn't know what she was eating.
Yeah. That would be a problem.
And no. You better be, best not to ask. If you think it's hamburger, just keep in your mind that's hamburger.
My gosh.
Because you might be eating some possum or some squirrel. You don't never know.
Do people really eat possum,
Well,
honestly?
I wouldn't doubt that I've eaten it from Lottie. Yeah, that woman, she cooked anything. And it was worth eating.
A lot of people eat squirrel, and
It didn't kill me, so I'm still here.
I think squirrel that's nasty too.
Rabbit's nasty.
Now I've heard rabbit. My mom said rabbit. They used to have rabbit like that when she was younger. She said it was very good.
No, your mama's wrong.
I'm gonna tell.
I love you,
Mama.
I love you, Martha, but you're wrong. Rabbit's nasty. It's stringy. Oh.
Ew. Okay, gross.
Stringy.
I think I'm just a vegetable person.
Yeah, well.
No, I've seen you eat steak.
You still got to have meat. You got to.
You gotta have meat with your taters.
My favorite kind of meat would be filet mignon.
Well, we fancy. Golly.
That is the best kind of steak you could get. That is so good.
For those of you wondering who makes the money around here, I know to tell you all you need to know.
No, if I want that, I have to go to. I see it in my dream.
Well, you can go to Aldi's over there and get a filet mignon for
can you really?
About $4. So.
Oh well, that is not expensive.
Yeah. Ain't that the little round ones that's wrapped in bacon?
Yeah,
they've got those.
Yeah, they're good.
That's for sure. But better when you do. Oh my! I just don't like eating out much anymore. Certain things out, but steaks, it's just you just can't find a good steak no more. But speaking of food, I got a little announcement here, and I'll do it. It's a little ways off. It's October the 21st. Ruffton Roots is hosting what they call an Empty Bowls fundraiser. And I don't know, a lot of folks probably don't know a lot about the Ruffton Roots, but they do have a Facebook page, and if you want to know any more information, it's a community garden, and a lot of they donate the food. Like this past August, from what it says, the Ruffton Roots donated more food in August of 2023 than all of 2021 combined, and we've already surpassed our donations by 2022 by 600 pounds of food this year. So they're going to have a fundraiser, which will be Saturday, October the 21st, from 5:30 to 7:30, and it's going to be at the clubhouse, Rutherford Clubhouse, and the tickets are $40 a person, and says it knows it seems like a lot, but participants will come and enjoy an all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar featuring dishes from Naples on Main and Main Street Market. So you want to support a good little community development, that's something you can go out and support, and it helps feed a lot of folks here in our county. So, like I said, if you got any more information, just go to Facebook, or you can go to the town's website, rutherford.net. Check it out. Maybe you can read up on some stuff and kind of get an idea of what they got going on and what they do. A lot of the garden is over there at Rutherford Hospital. I know a lot of people's probably seen it. So But other than that, with the town, that's all I got going on. Rutherford and Hudbo just responding to a few medical calls. So kind of stayed busy with that, but that's all I got on the call-wise. And I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day.
All right, Robbie, you do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Bye-bye. We were talking about cooking and eating and all that. Tracy came up with a very interesting fact.
It really is.
Tracy's tidbits here.
I know it's been a while since I've had a tidbit, so here I go. The 100 folds in a chef's hat represents 100 ways to cook an egg. Yeah, it says the pleats are used to signify a chef's level of experience, like the number of ways he or she knows how to prepare eggs. I thought that was very interesting.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've always noticed the pleats in the hat, but I've never known anything about them.
I never would have thought about that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, that's something that I've learned today.
See, now you learned something.
I know.
You'll be entertained and you'll learn something as you listen to us throughout the morning.
That's exactly right. You'll be educated.
Well, continue our call around the Ford. Sue Price over in the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We're heading your way.
Getting a free device doesn't have to be difficult. Keep it simple and save with Bark Mobile. Right now, take home a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G or a free Moto G Pure when you switch. Love to stream, download, chat, and surf? Save even more when you choose unlimited data for just $30 per month per line for 2 lines with AutoPay. No hoops to jump through. Just a free device and unlimited data. Keep it simple. Save. It's the Bark way. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offer expires October 31,
Heading over to
2023.
the Ballstick Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, kind of right in amongst all over there together. Sue Price with us this morning. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning. It's a nice morning over here.
Yes, it is.
It sure is.
Cool morning. Fall morning.
Fall is definitely here.
Fall is in the air.
It is.
And for all of y'all people listening that may not be from the South, if you want to sound like a Southerner, here's a good Southern phrase for you. It's fall, y'all. So there you go.
Well, let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department, so I reckon they've been quiet, and that's a good thing. I have no birthdays on the Duncans Creek Church calendar for today, or no anniversaries. On my personal calendar today, I've got an anniversary for Kent and Carol Dorsey, so happy anniversary to them. Hope they'll have a good day. And Fairview has an anniversary today for Elbert and Ellen Hudson, so we hope they'll have a good day, too. And anybody that's celebrating a birthday or anniversary, we hope they'll have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And I haven't had any announcements come in. It's just not a lot going on over this way that I know of, but we're looking forward to a good day, and I hope y'all will have a good one.
Well, thank you so much, Sue. Hope you do as well. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, letting us know what's happening over that little neck of the woods over there. Well, folks, fall is here. So are the pumpkins and the big, beautiful mums, apples and gourds, fall wreaths, vegetables, squash, green beans, corn on the cob, zucchini, cucumbers, purple onions, sweet potatoes, russet potatoes, green and red bell peppers, muscadines, old man, tomatoes, and much, much more. Now, where do you think you can find that? Well, I'll tell you. You can find that at Tony's Produce Market up in Rutherford. He's even got some of those delicious homemade cakes, pies, and cookies. Tony's is your one-stop produce shop. North Washington Street in Rutherford. Just look for the crowd, and you'll find Tony's. Tell him Todd and Tracy sent you, and you'll be glad you did. You can go up there and check out those pumpkins. He's got some beautiful pumpkins, and I love the way he's got them laid out outside with the hay and the pumpkins and the flowers and the cornstalk. And even got that big talking dude there, that big talking scarecrow. You see him? He'll welcome you.
He surely will.
287-9495 is the number if you want to get in touch with Tony. But go see him. Well, North Washington Street in Rutherfordson.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
40 minutes after 7 o'clock, or 20 minutes till the hour of 8 o'clock. Tina White with us from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Tina, Good morning. Hey, we've got an official update from Sandy Mush this morning. Kevin Pleasant checking in on the Facebook with me. He said the mush is extra sandy today, about 85% sandy. So there you go.
Oh, well, that sounds interesting.
Kevin Pleasant will be joining us next week. He'll be back in from 3 to 6 in the afternoon with the Afternoon All Request Show with Kevin Pleasant.
Sure will.
And if you request it, guess what? He's going to play.
He's going to play
Simple as that. Kevin Pleasant joining us back next Monday afternoon. Good to see him back. Good to have him back in the helm here in the afternoons at WCAB. Tina, we're not going to take anything away from you, though. Good morning.
Good morning. I am looking forward to hearing Kevin Pleasant in the afternoon. And looking forward to hearing the new reporter. I'm going to miss Miss Ruby because I've listened to her for a long time.
I know. She said she's just ready to let it go to somebody else. Pass the torch.
And I hope that they still call the signs. That's one reason
I do too.
As I have officially put in a request to the person doing the report
to do that,
to have a farmer's almanac.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he assured me that he gets a farmer's almanac every year.
That's great.
And he said that he would keep the signs going.
I hope you listen, Ruby. I hope you're hearing this. And I have a request too, Tina. With you being up around the that area up there, do you know anything? I've had a couple of calls wanting to know. The Green Hill School, they used to have something that went on up there, some kind of, was it a supper or some kind of something that went on at the Green Hill, the old Green Hill School, that community center? Do you know anything about that?
Well, they have activities regularly. I know every Thursday evening they do bingo. But I haven't seen a sign or anything saying anything about a supper, but I will check on that.
Yeah, I didn't know if they had that. I hope this person's listening. The what?
They used to do spaghetti dinners regularly.
That may be what they're talking about.
That. Yep. I do remember that.
I will have to.
Okay.
I'll have to check on that.
I had told him, he had called a couple of times, and one of our listeners, and I said I would, and I thought, okay, I guarantee the very person that may would know that would be Miss Tina. So if you would check on that, that would be wonderful.
Be sure and give us the lowdown on that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of that.
Thank you very much.
And look forward to doing it. Let's talk a little bit about Shingle Hollow. It's calm, cool, nothing going on. Firefighters required to pass 24 hours. No announcements for today, no birthdays, no anniversary. I do, on my personal calendar, have Miss Lydia Ramsey. Hope she has a happy birthday. And then not this coming weekend, but next weekend, the White House Community Center, October 6th, so Friday, October 6th at 7 p.m., we'll have a country music band, the LA Troubadours. They're going to be performing. Doors will open at 6, and they start singing at 7. And they're going to serve barbecue and sides. The cost is $10 to get in. And then on the following Saturday, October 7th, from 4 to 6:30, they're having that poor man's supper, and that's going to be $8, and takeout plates will be available. So just plan on spending the weekend at White House Community. It looks like they're going to be busy. Not this weekend, but next. And that's all I have for today.
All right, Tina, we appreciate your report. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you, and y'all too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Let us know what's happening up in that area of the world. We're going to move over to Union Mills. Brenda Kelly after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Well, while Tina White is finding out about what's going on at Green Hill School, we really need to find out what's going on at the old Gilkey School with Brenda Kelly. Right. And he was talking about those breakfasts that they used to have over there. Do they still have those, Miss Brenda Kelly?
Yes, sir, they do.
Oh, we got to start announcing them again.
Yes, we do.
Well, I do whenever they let me know about it.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, somebody call and tell me, you need to announce the breakfast, but they still have them.
All right, folks. Now, all you folks up in Gilkey, now listen here. Listen. Don't gather around. Get close to your speaker where you can hear me, okay? If y'all going to have a breakfast over at Gilkey School, you got to let us know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So we're going to announce it, and y'all going to have a lot of people there.
That's right. We have people calling, wanting to know the information.
And you might even see this old boy over there. I've been known to eat a buffet breakfast or two.
I hear you. They do have good breakfast.
telling you.
I've been to several of them.
I went back up there one time, and that woman, she was back there slinging that biscuit dough. Oh, my. I would go back there and help her. I would go back there and just pinch me off a little bit of it like my grandma used to and let me eat that raw biscuit dough.
I don't want no raw biscuit dough.
I love it. Boy.
You ain't right, Todd.
No, he's not.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see. I've got 62 degrees on the front porch, and I've got 2 birthdays today, my nephew, Chad Klein, and my niece, Harley D. Klein. So I hope they have great old big days on their special day. And in ways of announcement, at the Union Mills Clubhouse today at 12 noon, there's going to be a covered dish meal. Everyone's welcome. Come and bring a covered dish and enjoy the fellowship. And then Thelma City United Methodist Church at 301 Thelma City Road, Union Mills, NC. Spaghetti supper Saturday, October the 7th. 4 p.m. until adults $10, children $5. Under age 5 eat free. They have takeout orders available, and all proceeds is to support the church. And so far, that's all I got going on. But if anybody wants to call me, I've got an answer machine. They can leave a message, or you can drop it in my mailbox.
Mailbox, yep. Can't
and
email
I'll
her.
be glad to announce it.
You can't email Brenda. You can't text Brenda.
No.
Don't do none of that. Now, Brenda's old school.
She might take a smoke signal.
You go,
Yeah, I can take a
hey, there you go.
I'll say, hey, do we need to call the fire department?
We can send you a singing telegram.
Well, you know, it's aggravating to have a cell phone, and you talking to somebody, and all of a sudden you're saying, hello, hello, are you there? Hello, hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
And
Can you
guess
hear me
what?
now?
You done lost them.
Lost them, yeah.
And up here, there's not good signal. There's certain places you have to go to get a signal. So why have it?
Yeah, that's true.
There's always a place that I can go out, like out of Ellenboro, headed towards 74 Business. It'll switch towers, and it'll drop a call every time you do that. every
and
time.
That's so aggravating.
It really is. And it's always during the most important part of the conversation.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you realize, well, hey, I've been talking for the last 10 minutes and ain't nobody heard
Ain't nobody heard nothing. Ain't nothing. I tell you what's better than that is when you're talking to somebody and you're talking and your phone rings and it's that person calling you back because you done dropped off the phone call.
I know, it's aggravating.
You're just sitting there talking, all of a sudden your phone starts vibrating, ringing, you're like,
it's them.
It's them calling you
I used
back.
to have a cell phone, but like I said, there were certain places I had to go to get signal, so I thought, that's ridiculous. So I just depend on my landline.
Well, there you go.
And so I don't worry about it, and I don't have to worry about scrolling through everything and having that phone in my hand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I thought, golly, I'm glad I don't want a cell phone. That's not for me. No. But anyway, you better go to Ellenburg, check on Luther Sweet Thing, see if he's doing okay.
We'll do it, Brenda. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later.
Start your day at the drop-in food store nearest you. How about a hot sausage biscuit? Only $1.99. Then come back for lunch. Get a hot dog for only $1.89. Limit 4 per person, please. The drop-in food stores, always finding ways to help our customers for the past 42 years. Your drop-in food store is your hometown convenience store, and we have been since 1981. So, the next time you're ready, come on, drop in to the drop-in. We'd love to see you.
Going to Ellenboro, Luther Gillikin this morning, as soon as he picks up the old ringy-dingy telephone there. You'll see what's happening down in Ellensboro.
Good morning.
Luther Gillikin, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Hope you are.
I'm doing pretty good. Got you a biscuit and coffee this morning. You are ready to go.
You sound spry this morning.
I'm doing good this morning.
He's recovering from that sugar rush, is what it was.
He sounds like he's coming out of it nicely.
Yeah. By the time Saturday night got here, I was a sweet boy. Through and through. But it's gone. Just for next year already. That Halloween's coming up. I'll give me a lot of candy.
That's right. You just have to go trick-or-treat and get you some more. That'll work.
Yeah. I usually pass that one to eat. Pass that one to eat, too.
That's right.
You'll have to get you a little outfit and go trick-or-treat. Yeah, go put you a little outfit on, little ghost outfit or something.
It could be a big Hershey kiss.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hershey kissed.
I never did go trick-or-treating. When I knew I didn't go.
Luther, what you got going on down there?
It's quiet going on down here. Nothing. Just happened this morning. The fire department had one call. Had to eat liquor burn about 9 o'clock last night. Other than that, they're quiet this morning. So you two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, thanks so much. Have a good day.
All right, take care of that.
Luther Gillikin with that report from Ellenburg, wrapping up our call-around report for this morning.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Folks, I want to tell you about Granny Bees. They are our sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winter. Enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad or one of those delicious Granny Bee sub sandwiches. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake. If you'd rather have those delicious pettifours, well, you can pick those up instead. Granny Bees hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7. Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We'll have a party in your honor and give away a box of pettifours, compliments of Granny Bees and Classic 101 WCAB.
The Columbus Dispatch carried an article about a couple whose only child was killed by a drunk driver. For more than 2 years, the couple dedicated their lives to punishing the drunken driver who had killed their son. They monitored his every court appearance, followed him to the county jail to make sure he was serving his weekend sentence, and watched his apartment to try to catch him violating his probation. We wanted him in prison, they said. We wanted him dead. But they could not find the satisfaction they were seeking. The hate and revenge they were feeling was destroying them rather than the person they hated. Finally, they made the difficult decision to forgive the driver and try to rebuild their lives along with his. They needed to forgive him to save themselves. Today, the young man attends church with them every week and often eats meals in their home. Since the turnaround of the couple's attitude, the young man has joined their church, quit drinking, and become an active lecturer for mothers against drunk drivers. Forgiveness is not easy, but it's necessary. Don't let the hatred of others destroy your own life in the process. Ask the God of love to help you love also. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS.
today. Well, we didn't have any birthdays called in, but we have birthdays and events throughout history. Tracy, some of these are pretty interesting.
Okay, we'll go for it.
1774, a man by the name of Johnny Harmon was born, better known as Johnny Appleseed.
Wow.
What
about that?
He was the father of modern-day nurseries, trees, nurseries, stuff like that.
1774. Wow, it goes back a long. I didn't realize it went back far back.
He passed away in 1845. 1925, one of my favorite country singers of all time, Marty Robbins, was born.
Oh, yeah.
I loved his cowboy ballads. Oh,
me too.
Man. Passed away in 1982. 1933, Donna Douglas was born. Remember her?
Oh, well, let's see. That was Mr. Douglas's wife. Lisa off of Green Acres. Is that right?
Nope.
Oh,
Ellie Mae off the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, okay.
She passed away in 2015. Lynn Anderson was born 1947. 1948, Olivia Newton-John was born. 1955, Carlene Carter of the Carter family. 1956, Linda Hamilton was born. 1968, Jim Caviezel. A lot of people may not know that name, but they know who he is.
Yeah.
He was
He played Jesus in the
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
And if you've ever seen The Count of Monte Cristo, Edmond Dantes, what a great movie. You should watch that if you haven't. In 1789, Edmund Randolph becomes the first U.S. Attorney General. Same year, Thomas Jefferson was appointed the first Secretary of State, and John Jay became the first Chief Justice. In 1914, the Federal Trade Commission was founded. A lot of premieres on this day throughout history. In 1962, the Beverly Hillbillies premiered on CBS. I still watch the Beverly Hillbillies today. 1964, Gilligan's Island premieres. I still watch Gilligan's Island today.
I was a big fan of that.
1968, they had a lot of junk for a 7-day voyage.
Yeah, they
for a
did.
3-day cruise.
Isn't that the truth?
They changed every time they had a fancy ball get together. Oh yeah, it was crazy. How they stuffed that all in the minnows. They should have floated some of that stuff back home. Is what they should have done.
That's exactly right. I agree.
But we can look back and say that. 1968, Hawaii Five-0, Bookum Dano premieres. And 1969, The Brady Bunch premiered on ABC. Today is National Dumpling Day. You're a little dumpling.
Oh, well, thank you.
You remember being called a little dumpling? It's my little dumpling.
Little dumpling.
Yeah. Today's National Johnny Appleseed Day. So there you go. National Pancake Day. And National Shamu the Whale Day. You remember Shamu the Whale?
I do remember Shamu.
The orca whale. So we're going to, there we are. No birthdays were called in, so we can't give away anything from Granny B's, but we're going to give away some ways to save money. And we're going to do that by calling Rick Hauser. Why would we call Rick Hauser? Well, he's the owner-operator of Jay's Discount Grocery.
Why wouldn't we call Rick?
Right. We were talking earlier about finding a good place to get a good steak.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what.
We've got the man on the line.
You need to go to Jay's and find you a good steak.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rick. How you doing, sir?
You there?
Rick, can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't think he could hear us. Well, we're going to try that again. One more again. He must not. We was talking about him. Didn't want to talk to us. That's all right. We'll get him back on the phone. Let's see if his connection works a little better this time. See if he can hear us. Sometimes that phone don't connect exactly just right.
It didn't because I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, it was one of them things. We was talking about earlier this morning. Robbie Samuel was talking about a good place to get a steak, and I immediately thought, well, you got to go to Jay's Discount Grocery to get you a steak.
Right. We got the ribeyes. I'm looking at them right now. Got some fillets and T-bones. Man, we're loaded up, ready to go.
I went over there one time, and it was they don't have them a whole lot, but every now and then they'll get a porterhouse. Ooh, baby.
Well, we got those. I'm sitting here looking at them.
Oh, see there. I got to go to Jay's this afternoon and get me a porterhouse.
There you go.
Rick, tell us about what's going on over there.
Well, we're opening up right now. Got plenty of bread. Got plenty of milk, cookies. Got some great donuts. Just absolutely wonderful donut. Got plenty of frozen. We're going to be working more, and we're stocking as hard as we can to get this stuff out on the floor.
And don't forget the fresh meat market back there in the back. They'll cut you some fresh meat right up there, right off the slicer. Boy, they'll slice that up for you. And
well, I tell you what, that deli's good, boy. Get good deli meat.
Oh, absolutely. And for those four-legged friends, you got some dog food.
That's right.
A lot of times you got some dog treats over there. My big old dog buddy, he likes them little bacon-looking things.
Oh, yeah.
He loves
I
them
think
things.
all of them like them baking things.
Oh, Todd might like them baking things.
Yeah,
if
all
Todd
the
was ever
two-legged
try
people love it too.
When you say bake it, we're in, right?
That's right, all in. Everything is better with bacon.
Oh.
If you don't believe me, just try it.
That's it.
Rick, tell us where to find you.
We're over on Oak Street in Forest City. Look for the Big Red J. Come on back and find out what the secret's all about.
That's right. Rick, good to talk to you. We'll talk to you again on Thursday.
That's right,
Yes,
Thursday.
sir. Y'all come visit.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Take care,
Rick Houser with Jay's Discount Grocery. Go see it. Save some money, and you'll be glad you did. Tracy, been wonderful being here with you this morning.
Thank you very much, and likewise.
Hope you have a great Tuesday, everybody out there this morning. A lot of changes coming up, but it's going to be all for the good, I promise you. As we say around here, Tracy, you know the saying.
Be good to each other, and it will all come back around to you.
We
promise.
Have a great Tuesday.
5